We're working hard. Mimi's over there sweeping. I've been sweeping. Reagan brought me the garbage. Lulu is being amazing and putting this thing together.
Frugal friends, welcome back. So today I'm going to get you guys caught up on us catching up on how we're managing and handling all of this stuff, the stuff that we have gotten dumpster diving and the stuff that we have gotten by picking up things that people were going to end up throwing away because there was nowhere to donate them and nowhere to take them, and people were getting really frustrated just keeping stuff around as they're doing all these cleanups while they're stuck at home. I will be giving you a peek into how we are processing all of it and how we're managing it.
Frugal friends, we are back out on the road again, as you can see, filling up the van with stuff that people want to get rid of. So I
continue on south 950 west for 3/4 of a mile.
Okay. Yeah, we're all over the place. Some people got mad at me for doing what I'm doing. People here, well, one or two here on YouTube, and I will be kind enough to not mention their names. And then a guy on Facebook in my local area got like crazy and obsessed to the point that I might have to go to the police because he's like stalking me online and trying to put up ads about me to warn people that I'm a scammer or something. Anyway, it has been dramatic, but I mean, that's my life, right? Everything's dramatic in my life. It's been weird. So now I'm clarifying, even though I always mention that we use, sell, upcycle, and donate, I am not a thrift store. I am not a charity. I do not have a nonprofit license. The things that people like get obsessed about, they won't read anything else. They won't see anything else. They're just too obsessed and hung up on one little thing. I understand that we're all, going through cabin fever and it's rough times and people are stressed. But guys, as dangerous as this virus is, I'm telling you, I think even more, okay, not more dangerous, but potentially as dangerous is all the mental health consequences there's going to be. Because people, I don't know, some people are getting loony, which, I mean, I understand. You're stuck inside, it's rough. It's really rough. And depending on your circumstances, if you're losing your job or potentially your home or whatever, it's understandable that people are going to get, loopy. But sorry about that. So a random lady was just driving by and saw the bikes out because the lady that asked for the pickup, she said she also had some bikes to put out there, and dang it, I would have taken them if I could have, if I had room, but I just didn't have room. I couldn't even take the whole load from this lady. I wish I could. So in an effort to move some of this stuff out because there's just too darn much, I did have someone come and pick up all those DVDs and movies, just barely. No, I did not charge them. I did not make any money off of that, but they're gone and on to someone that I'm sure will enjoy them. So I call that a success. Then someone just got a hold of me that is looking for a table and chairs for their kitchen. Well, I don't have a table. I don't have like a dining set, and I don't have the ability to get one, even if there was one available. I don't have a truck, So, but what I told her is if I happen to see one as I'm, collecting stuff, picking stuff up, then I would let her know because she does have a car that can do it. But what I do have are these chairs that we just barely picked up, Olivia and I warned the lady. I said they're in rough shape. I'll leave them out, and if you want them, great. If not, that's not a problem either. And then I have the two black folding chairs right here, right by my dumpster diving ladder. I've got those two black folding chairs that we found that were left out at the garbage of the donation place, the secondhand store. They were out in the garbage. Some of you will remember. So I grabbed those and I told her, just come and get those. I can't give you a dining set. I don't have one of those, but this would tide you over. I know, when James and I were first married, we did with what we had. And then when that wore out, we used, I think there were several times that we used folding chairs, even camp chairs in our kitchen and stuff like that. So, I mean, if they're willing to take them and use them for that, well, great. James will be happy because I'm moving stuff along. And guys, I just don't know when we're going to get around to having things normal enough to safely have a yard sale.
it can't just be about money. And I know not everyone's going to support that. It can't just be about money, or you're just not going to, you'll be left unsatisfied or dissatisfied. If you're going to do this kind of stuff, you've got to actually be passionate about it. Will you cover your costs? Hopefully, ideally, if you are smart and stay within certain limits, like your town or whatever, and don't travel too far. Where I am offering to deliver to homebound people, that's a little different. But hopefully, with a couple of things that I am selling on eBay, that will make up for it. And of course, obviously, I'm able to do videos, and I, get 25 cents here and there for doing a video. So, so there is that, and hopefully that will make up the cost. I've got to be able to explain this, to my husband and kids, why I'm going on this crazy mission, and it's not, bringing in buckets of money. Why? Because I'm a lunatic, and this is what I do. So I get a hair in my brain, and I just run with it. The thing is, though, this is going to be going on for a while, and there will be so much more stuff. And I'm sure we'll end up with enough for a yard sale, but more important to just get this stuff to people that can use it right now, that need it right now. So many people have lost their jobs or are waiting on getting, unemployment stuff and hoping for a stimulus check and whatever. Maybe this will help a little. I don't know. And then, like I said, there's a few things that I've got, I think 4 small boxes of stuff that I need to get put on eBay. I've got to do some research first and look them up and see if they're worth selling. But hopefully those 4 boxes of things will make all of this, financially productive and not just, more morally, ethically, and giving me warm fuzzies productive. So anyway, I am going to find a way to unload, because yikes, these wooden chairs, because the lady is going to come by with her husband in like an hour. So wish me luck. So before we can go pick up breakfast at the school, we got to get all this out of the van. Mimi's out here. Hey, Mimi. And Reagan and Olivia are coming in just a minute. Oh, hold on. We got to go get gloves. And we're just going to unload all this. I'm not even going to try to have us take it all into the little backyard yet. There's the big backyard. That's the little backyard, for those who have wondered what I was talking about. We're putting all the stuff in the enclosed part of the backyard, which is right here. But we've got to set up the big canopy thing first. So I've got to set that up before we bring anything else back there. And where it will take up so much room, it's just silly to just be bringing more stuff back that we're just gonna have to try to scoot out of the way to get that thing set up today. So what we're gonna do, kiddos, is just pile the stuff here as nice as we possibly can. That's deal? A lot of stuff. Yes, it is. Holy cow. This is awesome. And just like that, we got all that out. My kids are so helpful. Oh, that sure helps, because my back, oh my goodness. These are things that are staying in here. Those are going to the Genesis outreach. I'm getting a hold of them today. In fact, I'm working on a whole list today of places that are willing to take things right now, so that, because there's no way I can just go around picking up all of it and sorting all of it. People are going to have to do some of that. So I'm going to give them some options of places they can take things. Maybe if I adjust it, whatever's on it will not be on it, and shut it up. Oh, noisy toys. Anyway, but those that are housebound or are worried about leaving their house and really want their stuff gone and can't hold on to it till after all this blows over, those we will go and we'll start doing some pickups this weekend. We got everything cleared out and moved so that we can put this big guy up. Olivia's going to help me do that. But first, Mariah is going to come and start sweeping. And I have this thing that I bought years ago, and I'm going to start measuring to make sure that this thing will fit where we want it to fit.
Mom, can you hold us?
Just put her over there on the desk. She'll be fine. So Mimi did her sweeping with that new broom that we got at the dumpsters. And then I came and am helping. And Olivia has opened up this, hold on Mimi, has opened up the canopy garage thing. These are all the pieces and parts. There's Reagan, he likes that wooden axe that we got. here's the instructions, wish us luck, and the canvas thingy that goes on the top. Problem I've run into is this space right here where I had planned to repair the outside wall. Why is it torn off? Oh, because we had a whole nest of hornets in there and had to have it professionally taken care of. So siding needs to be put back. Anyway, I had planned to have this shed thing fit right into this space, but it's just like 1 foot too narrow. So it's going to be further out. And I think what I'll do is back behind it is where I'll do my metal scrap storage. That's the plan, anyway, at the moment. Whew, we are working hard. Mimi's over there sweeping. I've been sweeping. Reagan brought me the garbage. Lulu is being amazing and putting this thing together. She's good at that kind of stuff. It's our new storage thing. Yeah, it's gonna be so awesome. I've got that new rug out here. I've cleaned it and sprayed it and cleaned it and sprayed it. I'm gonna clean and spray it one more time, and then it's gonna go in the house and take the place of our other dumpster rug that we had that really didn't work as well as I would have liked because it got too dirty too easy. Reagan is taking off all these cap thingies. I don't know why the caps are there. Are there something we need to save? No? Okay. This is gonna be so cool. So we've had to make some adjustments. This is a 17 by 10 or 10 by 17, and it's just not gonna fit. It is so long. We have to be able to fit it back there against the house. So my amazing little architect engineer, Olivia, is doing adjustments. This is supposed to be double this. So this piece right here, it's actually built to be 2 wide, 2 of those wide, which, I mean, it would take up this whole thing. And then, which is fine, we would have the room for it going this way, but not this way. And we have to be able to get out the gate to go out to the big backyards. So yesterday when Olivia and I were working on the new shed, we worked for hours and we tried. And after several crazy mishaps and getting banged on the head a few times with pipes, we gave up. And when James got home, in less than 15 minutes, no, maybe even 10 minutes, he had the steel structure all put together. Within a half hour later, we had the whole canvas thing over it. My pride had to give way to reason, and now it's up, and we got all that stuff that we had moved. We got all of that and the stuff that was outside of the fence that we had just picked up the other day. All of that is now in the shed. Stuff that has already been sorted is mixed with stuff that still needs to be sorted, but I don't care. We are taking a break till this weekend, and that is when we will jump in, because it's supposed to rain. Look at that cloudy sky. It's supposed to rain today and maybe tomorrow, so this weekend I will get rugs out again and start sorting and get through the rest of it. And then once we finish sorting all the stuff that we're doing, and I'm not doing any more pickups this weekend, no way. My body says no. And so does my, amount of space. But anyway, once we get all of it sorted and have moved things on that we're not holding on to, that are just going right away as we've been doing, getting things moved on, we'll be able to get shelves in there and get that sorted and organized. And it is going to be amazing. I am so excited. So is James. So we're going to be able to get stuff out of the attic. Dumpster finds shouldn't even need to come into the house anymore unless they need to be washed. So it's all going to just be done out in this shed. And I bought a warranty on it. So that's a 2-year warranty where they will replace the tarp, any part of it. I just have to bring it in. So that's great. We did have to shrink it down. It should be 4 sections, but we did 3. So that it would fit in our space, which meant that the tarp, the canvas cover was a little too big, obviously. We're not going to cut it or anything like that. We just rolled it up because eventually I actually want to use this as a carport once, whenever I stop dumpster diving on such a, scale as we do or whatever. I don't want to mess with it, If I would have been smart and measured in the first place, then we would have bought a smaller one. But as it is what it is. And by the time we realized what a mistake we had made, it was already all out, and I was not going to put it all back together and go back and exchange it. So I just figure it's good quality, and where we have a warranty on the canvas as well for 2 whole years, yeah, we'll use it in the driveway eventually where it'll fit perfectly, and have that as like a winter carport. So yeah, there you go. I also thought it might even work at some point as like a greenhouse. We would just need a different kind of covering for it. We would need the greenhouse kind of covering, which I don't think would be a problem to get a hold of. So there's that option. And then the extra pieces of steel pipe could, in the meantime, be utilized as a smaller greenhouse, which I've been wanting to do anyway. So I don't know. We'll see. But it is what it is. And the kids have been amazing. And there's Lulu. Hi, Lulu. They have been breaking their backs as well. We have worked so hard together as a team. It's been awesome. So now we are going to go pick up our breakfast and lunch at the school. We did just find out yesterday that there will be only online school for the rest of this school year. We all had a good cry. It was very emotional. It was tough for all of us. Poor Lulu was really looking forward to her final band concert. That is not happening. This has been, it's really emotionally and mentally stressful for all of us, but we are doing our best to stay on top of it and, you know, be busy and do other things. And getting involved in all of this and this good, hard physical labor has actually been really helpful that way. It's incredibly frustrating, right, Lulu? The metal pole that hit you on the head, poor thing. It's really hard that way. Hey, there's someone watching me from a window over there, a missionary. How about that? Oh, he just noticed that I saw him watching me. How funny. Yeah, there's apartments over here across the way. Poor guy. Oh, sorry, pal. I got you. I love when that happens. So, yeah, it's been stressful, but we're doing our best to just, you know, deal with it and stay positive and keep going. And I really think that doing all of this, it's going to help. So what I wanted to say is today we are going to also go to visit a fairy garden. So I've been giving tons of stuff away, just giving it away, listing it, and then people come and pick it up. One of the things was a huge box full of fairy garden stuff, crafting stuff. And the lady, I had no idea, she got a hold of me after she had come and picked up the stuff. And she said, hey, I have a fairy garden with like 45 fairy houses if you want to bring your kids and come see it. She only lets in one family at a time because, you know, social distancing and everything. So we're going to go do that today whenever, you know, at a let up point in the rain after we've done our homework and music and stuff. So excited. We will bring you along for that. And then here's the other thing. So that tin of jewelry, as I was going through and getting all the jewelry out, I traded that tin of jewelry to a neighbor for these fabulous LPs, all Disney, of course. Yeah, well, not this Bambi one. That one of you sent to us, but Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh my gosh. This is the one that my mother-in-law gave me for my birthday, along with this brand new amazing record player. But also this Brer Rabbit was from the neighbor, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. So I traded all that junk jewelry to him for these fabulous records. And he and I are going to trade some more things because I told him, you know, I've got tons more stuff to go through. There will be more of the jewelry type stuff, and he's got more Disney. So there you go. We're going to trade straight across. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. We've already listened to all of them, of course, and it's been so much fun. These are the projects I am working on as far as like repairs and stuff. This needs to be repaired. This needs to be glued. This I need to put together and see what was wrong with it, and it will go out in the yard. Here is the cup holder that used to be a thing with a basket. We got it painted and everything, and I bought these cup hooks at Walmart, and I'm going to figure out how many can go on here, and they just screw right in, so that's super awesome. I might still add like a yellow strip here and maybe some white Mickeys. I don't know. We will see, and of course I'll let you know how it all turns out when it's done, but this is going to hold my Disney cups and hang somewhere here in the kitchen. So wrapping that project up, gonna just stitch him back together. That will be so easy, just a few simple stitches. This, all I need is to reattach one of these things, and then we're gonna hang it up. This just needs to be glued back on, and then the arrows, they just need this hemp to be glued back on, and then they're gonna go hang up in Reagan's room. Oh my goodness. Then I need to test these lamps that the guy left us. I've been going through the stuff from like a few weeks ago when we were dumpster diving and getting it all cleaned and sorted out. I've washed the lunch box thingies. I've washed a million toys and collectibles, and so we're gonna be getting those taken care of. Over here, I've got recycling to take out. I washed all of those sodas. We're gonna put those in our pantry. I've washed, I did like a three-part wash for all of the toys. And so we're gonna sort those out. We've been playing with them too. We're gonna sort those out and see which ones we're gonna sell, which ones we're gonna keep. We have been busy. Oh, there's Mimi. Time to go, huh? Yeah. All right. We'll be back. These little kid hangers I have washed and sanitized, and we're going to take and drop these off at a friend's house after we go and pick up the breakfast and lunch at the school. Here is another issue we need to solve. So, yeah, it didn't fit into this narrow space, and the door of the shed is on the other side. So what I need to do, because I'm not going to just let this space be wasted, this is where I want to do my metal scrap storage, I need to cut a hole, a doorway of some kind, into the canvas, but I don't want to ruin it, you know, because it'll all just fray and get all nasty, and I can't sew it because it's already up. I can't just go and run it through the sewing machine. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions on how to go about this so that we can use this space right here, hey, I would really appreciate it. Those patterns that we found in the craft store dumpster, they have sold, so I've got to get those mailed, along with several other eBay packages. Gonna go and get those to the P.O. box. To those who have supported us on eBay, oh my gosh, thank you so much. That is what I have for you today, Frugal friends. Thank you so much for coming along. Thank you for your continued support and encouragement as we go through and get all of this stuff where it needs to go. Oh my goodness, this has been an adventure, but you know, I feel like it's keeping us in a good headspace, staying busy, having a purpose, having something to do that requires quite a bit of time, quite a bit of physical effort, has been really good for me mentally. And when mommy is feeling good up here, then the whole house is just better. Everything is better. So thank you for being a part of it. Please tell us how you are doing. I hope you are well. I send you all of my best, and we will see you all real soon.